You are listening to the Hood Geniuses podcast with your host, Miss 100. The Hood Geniuses podcast now begins.
What's good, peoples? This your host, Ms. 100. This is our first podcast episode for 2017. And we're going to get into these albums, the best hip albums of 2016. I got my list, and my guest, Mikael from Up the Block, got his list. We doing about 10 of the best top hip-hop albums of 2016. I want to say 2016 was a good year for hip-hop, I think. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of good albums, actually. We seen the return of A Tribe Called Quest, the legendary group A Tribe Called Quest. They released the album, which nobody knew. That shit just came out of nowhere. You know what I mean? But that's what they do nowadays, just release albums out of the fucking blue. But we're gonna start with we're gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna say one of my top albums, then he'll say one of his top albums. We give our reason, for why we think it's, a good dope album, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start off with my first album. I'm gonna go with Common, the Common album, which is called Black American. My bad, is that Quavo? Black America Again is the title. For those who didn't hear it yet, it's like a real powerful album as far as with the content, the music behind it. It's soulful. This nigga even got Stevie Wonder on his album. Not many hip hop artists are doing songs with Stevie Wonder, and it actually sounds like a hip hop album. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a song that belongs in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? He got the great legendary Stevie Wonder on there. My favorite song is the song Pyramids. You just hear all raw bars on there. I mean, then he got the sample of Old Dirty Bastard voice and the hook. I mean, what's more hip hop than that? You know what I'm saying? One of my other favorite songs off the album was called Unfamiliar. You know what I'm saying? I love that beat. And once again, another song with bars. I mean, I go all through this. The song called The Day Women Took Over, which I thought was a dope concept. The song with Bilal, Letter to the Free. That's like a open letter to wanting freedom, being, having just having freedom, you know what I'm saying, and appreciating it. The song with John Legend, Rain. It's really a dope album. You know what I mean? I'm a really big Common fan anyway. All the way since the motherfucking One Day It Make All Sense. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Common heavy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pass the mic to Mikael. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know what one of your best albums of 2016.
Hey, what's going on, people? It's Kel. One of my favorite albums was The Silent Partner, Havoc, and Alchemist. And album from top to bottom was hard. Production was nice. Bars was on point. One of my favorite songs on there was Smooth Ride Music. It explains itself, man. Just rider music. You ride out to the car and you just zone out with that. Nice production. Beat was hard. Bars was up to par. Another nice song on that thing was Impose My Will. Havoc just going in on there, man. This is like Havoc, one of his best albums ever. You know, I gotta say, this the best I heard Havoc since Mobb Deep's second album, The Infamous. He went hard on this album. Really tough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yo, you wasn't feeling the song that he got with Method Man called Buck 50 and Bullet?
Yeah, that was hard.
Yeah.
That was hard.
Yeah, that shit was all hip hop. You know what I really like about this Havoc album? It's two producers. You know, because the album was solely produced by The Alchemist. And Alchemist, man, he definitely, shit, I might have to throw him in my top 10. You know what I mean? Because this dude for the last, 5 years been, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, more than that. You know what I'm saying? But if you just use 5 years, go back 5 years for what the shit he been doing, it's crazy. I mean, a lot of that, because you think about it, he was fucking with Action Bronson. You know what I'm saying? That nigga just, he milk cart missing now. You know what I'm saying? He milk cart boxing missing. Yeah, that nigga, like, rap career is over or some shit. He making food and shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? He on the Food Network or some shit, making sandwiches and shit. You know what I mean? But, this album, I was fucking with the John Seize the Power. You know what I mean? He even got Cormega on this John. You know what I mean? This John, it gives you that 90s feel. You know what I'm saying? The production is dope. You know what I mean? I think if you like that dark, grimy street tales with dope production, you gonna fuck with this. You know what I'm saying? It's really a true hip hop album. You know what I mean?
Definitely. That's why that was my first pick. All the way through, nothing but bangers, man. Nothing but bangers. It's 11 tracks, short and sweet, straight to the point. Don't need all that extra shit. Just straight bangers. You put it on and you ride out. Dope album, man. Very dope album. I gotta take it far as to say it's better than anything that Prodigy and Alchemist did. And you know the type of chemistry that the P and Alchemist had, but this Havoc and Alchemist straight, it's better than that P stuff, man.
I don't know.
Hey,
the Albert Einstein that came out 2014?
It's better than that, man.
I don't know.
You might have to go back and check it out.
Oh man, yo, I don't know. I
love that album.
Yeah.
I love that album, the Albert Einstein. But man, the Silent Partner, I think it got a beat, bro.
Hey.
That joint hard, man. Yeah. Silent Partner hard.
It is. So I'm gonna let you go for your second, John. You know what I mean? We're gonna go back and forth. You know what I mean?
My second album, I'm gonna go with Touré. You know what I mean? Coney Island's finest. I'm gonna go with Touré. His album, top to bottom, hard. One of my favorite songs on the album was "Clap Shit Up," featuring Fontaine from Little Brother. You know what I mean? That song is dope. Speaks for itself. Another song on there is "Override." Got all the way through, man. Bangers, man. Touré is nice, man. A dope lyricist. He coming off a dope album with his rhyme partner Skyzoo. They did the Barrel Brothers, and it lives up. Nice album, man. 16 tracks, hard.
Yeah, yo, I almost forgot about this Touré album, Untitled. This came out early in the year. It was a good one. You know what I'm saying? Damn. You know what? I remember when this came out, I was listening to this like every day for like a week. And, cause at the time, wasn't shit really out. you know, I mean, all I can think about is Big Sean and the little pretty Asian looking John. What's her name? Damn, Janae Aiko. Yeah. That 80, was it 88? 20, 88 or some shit. Yeah, that ain't even hip hop, but at the time it was so early. Like the first 6 months of 2016, it wasn't looking good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some of the stuff we talk about did come out within that 6 months of 2016, but we didn't find out about it till later, because I think the Havoc album came out maybe March or April or some shit like that. Yeah, and we ain't really found out about that. I think you sent me the John. Like, that was probably like May or some shit like that we was like, what the fuck? Where the fuck this come from? You know what I mean? But back to Torae. Torae always been a dope lyricist. I remember, you know, back in the day, working with the, you know, record label shit. When I was managing Medina Star. Man,
how did y'all get Torae on Star Trek?
It went down like this, and this is funny, and I think it was all like this how hip hop should be. You know what I mean? I can't say for now because shit's so greedy now with motherfuckers. I'm gonna tell you how the shit really went down. The boy Torae, he heard Medina Star on I think Hip Hop since no Hip Hop DX, and this is back when Hip Hop DX they ain't put no monkey shit up on there. You really had to be nice to get on Hip Hop DX, and she started doing songs with Shaban Sadiq. You know what I mean? Shout out Shaban Sadiq, and he heard her. You know, she was like real underground around this point, and he hit her back, you know, and was like, look, just give me $50. This is real, live, true story.
$50 for some bars? For 8 bars, my nigga?
$50. $50 when, man, fuck it. I'm going to get into some other stories. Fuck it. If we on this, I'm gonna get into some shit. Torae charged us $50. That's it. And that was all on the strength because he thought she was so dope. He thought she was a dope ass female artist at the time. You know what I'm saying? Coming out, up and coming. And he said, look, you know, I would do it for free, but fuck it. It's so dope. Just give me 50. And we was like, fuck it. And I'm not trying to throw nobody under the bus. You know what I'm saying? But we reached out to, then this is back like 08. No, earlier than that. I say 07. We reached out to Terminology.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, hey, if he ever hear this or any of his people's here, you know what I'm saying? It's probably so long ago. He probably won't remember. Probably think we was nobodies anyway. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, yo, give me 800. And at the time, Medina Star was like, yo, I ain't giving that dude 800. We just not doing it. Cause she was like, yo, fuck that. I know he got a bigger name, but I think I'm better than him. You know what I'm saying? So that was, you know what I'm saying? That's what was going on back then. And shit, we was managing some artists from Jersey, right? And they wanted Scott Zoo on their album bad. Right? We had, at the time, we had connections to Scott Zoo. You know what I'm saying? We was able to reach out to his people at that time. Scott Zoo didn't have the name he has now, though. You know what I'm saying? At this time, he was just Scott Zoo. You know what I mean? Just doing verses and doing all types of mixtapes. And the funny thing is, he wanted to charge this group $600. You know what I'm saying? And we was like, oh, we ain't paying $600. But the group, they wanted Scott Zoo so bad. You know what I'm saying? That they was, because they seen that our artists at the time had songs with Scott Zoo. So they was like, yo, y'all know him? We was like, well, we don't know